Mpumalanga, where Premier David Mabuza is speaking to the media.
Interject,
Cyril and Ramaphosa.
Consensus leadership.
Are you saying
consensus leadership?
Double deputy president?
Consensus leadership.
Can I just ask one thing in terms of going forward, the negotiations? When is it about to start? Because now the province has made that clear. So are you going to lead the nominations in talking individually to candidates? Chair.
No, as a leader of the province, I'll take this view of the province to other provinces and we'll discuss with them. And I have in the past. We've met in this very stadium with all the leaders, and branches are reiterating what we said here. So it means there's progress. We're getting there. You might not see the way yourself because probably you understand the ANC different. Yeah. I mean, I see the way.
Chair,
And the ANC way is not your way.
Chair, your speech raised alarm and talking about the risk of liberation parties losing their governing power because there's distance between them and the people. How important is this elective conference in ensuring that the ANC stays in power in 2019?
I was just reminding the delegates here that they must not forget history. They must not forget what happened around them. Because they are also a liberation movement. What has happened to its neighbors might also happen to the ANC. The ANC is not immune to that. It can happen with us. People can unseat the ANC from power. So in order to avoid that, we must close rank and unite and forge ahead. Right? We're not going to come here and quibble about leadership and whatnot. We are talking about the aspiration of our people, not about individuals. Individuals don't matter in the ANC. You have just elevated this debate just unnecessary so. As if the president of the ANC is God. It's nothing. The ANC is owned by its own members. Leadership is just there to guide there and there, but it's not God in this movement. So, as members of the ANC, we are going to jealously guard this movement, our movement. It's not about DT Mabuza, who's a chairperson in Mpumalanga, it's about the ANC in Mpumalanga. That is why I've corrected them and say, don't push away the voice of the province. Don't push away and pretend you don't see it. Right? You're making a fundamental mistake because this is the ANC speaking. Listen to it.
Colleagues, we'll take the last two. The Premier has been saying one and the same message. We'll take the last two.
Last question from my side, Premier. You have been raised as Deputy President in the Nkosazana Dlamini slate. Should you say there must be a consensus, as you are saying, on leadership, are you willing to sacrifice yourself in the position of Deputy President for someone else?
Definitely.
You don't need the position of Deputy President.
Definitely.
But you're leaving the province. Where will you go?
Oh, there are many things to do as a human being. There are many things to do as a human being. Firstly, I was never born to be a chairperson. I was never born to be a premier. I'm here solely because of the will of the people. And tomorrow there will be someone. There was someone before me. And there was someone before that someone. So leaders will come and go, but the aspirations of the people remain. So I'm going to join the rank and file and move with them. And I'm not going to be unhappy with that. At any given point, the ANC must be led and will follow some of us. I was not born to lead all the time. I must not have that mistake in my mind. It's wrong. I'm not going to fight for any position. No. It's only members of the ANC who will elect me, and I'll accept when they elect me. But I'm not going to fight for any position. But I'm saying, let's find consensus amongst ourselves. And as a province, we are peculiar. We have preached unity, and today here we are. We're still standing on those words. If you remember, if you don't want to distort us, if you remember well, we still where we were. Right?
Right, David Mabuza, Premier of Mpumalanga, saying that he will not fight for any position in Mpumalanga as the people will vote for him. And he also said that most definitely he will sacrifice himself for the position of Deputy President if it's the will of the party. And we're going to take a break now. When we come back, the headlines.